Shalom, shalom. This is your Davin coming at y'all with the word. And today's topic is about, in everything that we do it the Most High's way. Because we always got our wills. We always got the things that we want. And we have the things that we want to do. We have aspirations. But in everything that we do it the Most High's way. Because there's daily duties that we got to always be doing. But we never put the truth to the side and say, okay, let me take care of this. Okay, I was in the truth. I'm in the truth, but I do it, these days. But now I gotta take care of this. I gotta take care of this. No, and everything that you do 24/7 around the clock, you are operating in the doctrine of life. Why would you want to step out of the doctrine of life into the doctrine of death? If you go into the way that's off, the way that's not in the Most High, you're going to the doctrine of death. So in everything that you do, you're supposed to be to the Most High. This is Iraq, chapter 19, verse 19. And it reads, the knowledge of the commandments of the Most High is the doctrine of life, and they that do the things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. So it's to know the commandments is a beautiful thing, but to know how to appropriate the commandments in your life, that's when you're doing them. Because hearers of the words, but then there's doers of the words. Those who have the knowledge to appropriate the commandments into their lives. And you should be always praying for that. You should be always hoping for that. And when you do something enough, like if I'm into husbandry, if I'm into this or if I'm into that, I'm constantly doing it. So I'll find myself that I'm wishing, I'm hoping, I get a seed for a tulip, a seed for a rose, whatever the thing. That's my thing. Your thing should be to delight yourself in the Most High. So when you have prayers and you have wants and you have hopes and aspirations, it's going to be within the Most High's will. He's going to give you the desires of your heart. And this is what it means to have a pure mind. This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 4. Delight thyself also in Yahweh, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. So constantly desiring to please the Most High on a daily. Consuming yourself with the Most High, praising his name, glorifying his name, knowing that he's always worthy to be praised. You can't praise him enough. He's high and lifted up. So constantly having your mind be reminded of that. Dwelling on psalms, spiritual psalms, worshiping the Most High in everything that you do. And part of the worship is keeping the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments. Striving not to sin. Doing the things that please him. That's your worship. Giving your will to him. Saying his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's your worship. That's your praise. All right? That's why praise, that's praise for our people. That's the praise of a non-hypocrite. Like this Sirach chapter 15 and verse 9. Praise is not seemly in the mouth of a sinner, for it was not sent him of the Most High. So if your life's not praising the Most High, not just in singing, you sing and rejoice because you've been keeping the law, statutes, commandments, but when you're purifying your mind and doing the things that are of the doctrine of life, then you praise the Most High. So constantly be seeking that. You got to do things in the Most High. And how do you know you're in the spirit of the Most High? When you're doing his will. when you're doing His will. And we're going to do a lot of things. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. We're going to talk to this person. We're going to talk to that person. You put gas in your car. You talk to this person you may see. You get married to this person. You befriend this person. But whatever thing you do, you got to do everything in the conglomerate of the Most High's will. Always keep Him the forefront of your mind. It's Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17. Because Most High is always concerned about you, and He's always merciful too. But it's Colossians chapter 3 verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahushua, giving thanks to the Father, to the Most High, and the Father by Him. So in everything that we do, we give thanks to the Most High. We do all in the name of the Most High God. It's going to be a short lesson. I'm going to get right to it. Very necessary. So a good example of the things that we do on a daily, most people in the world, a lot of people in the world, some people in the world have friends, family, people that are around a lot. But for us, walking in the doctrine of life, pressing toward the mark of the high calling of the Most High God, what is it for us to do? When we have friends, we do it in righteousness. This is Sirach chapter 37, verse 12. But be continually with the godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Most High, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou miscarry. So if thou miscarry, literally, but it just mean, thou miscarry and, whatever thing. But thou miscarry literally. Say you and your bride, you guys miscarry. He'll sorrow with you. But he's a man who keeps the law, statutes, and commandments. He's not a hindrance. He's not a burden. Oh, man, I know. Y'all trying to hang out? Yeah, man, we got some pork chops on the grill. It's like, oh, man, I can't. I feel uncomfortable going there. Nah, man, I'm good. I can't eat pork. You know that kind of feeling. You go there and I don't do that, man. It's just, you there, but it's like, man, I can be real close to somebody like that all the time. It's like, yeah, you're not on one accord. You got people in your life, not necessarily saying you should put them away. You should always be a light to the people. But ultimately, you want to be with people who please the Most High God. You want to be with somebody who's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Because y'all can hold each other up. Y'all can edify one another. Y'all that encouragement towards one another. That brother showing that, hey, brother, this is a good, because we're climbing a mountain. We're climbing a mountain, and our character is built in how we climb it. Hey, brother, we can go over this way, and we can get to the top even quicker. Oh, thanks, man. That's the good thing about iron sharpening iron. And we both have the same goal. That's the beautiful thing about that. All right? That's why it's good to have a righteous wife as well. Because that's another thing that we people have in this life. But the wife of a man who's striving to please the Most High, he's supposed to desire a virtuous wife. This is Sirach chapter 26, verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. A virtuous wife rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Most High. And this is what you should be desiring. You should be desiring a virtuous wife. All right? Women should be desiring a righteous husband. Men are supposed to desire to be righteous. So therefore, a woman should desire a righteous husband. And a man should be desiring a righteous wife, a good wife. Because it's a good portion unto those that fear the Most High God. Let me get this real quick. This is verse 15 of Sirach 26. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. Shamefaced. She knows how to act. A continent mind. Consistent. Faithful woman. She's faithful to you. She's shamefaced. She's ashamed of anything that's below righteousness, below purity. She has an honor. She has a glow about her. That's priceless. This is verse 16. As the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife and the ordering of her house. This is a good woman. This is a good woman who's operating on the right side, operating in the will of the Most High God. What happens when a woman is operating in the will of the Most High God? It's like the sun when it arises in the high heaven. So is that beauty. You see a girl, man, there's something different about her. She don't seem like someone off the wall. I can just kind of tell, man, how she did that like that. I know something's different. Something special. Like she's operating in the Most High. She's operating in the Most High. And that's ultimately the type of woman that we should be desiring. All right? That's a good woman and a good portion. And the Most High has always got to be, we always got to be praying for that leading to the Most High, because we're going to do things in our life. We're always praying for His mercy, praying for His leading, praying that He'll enlighten His word to us daily in our lives. This is Psalm chapter 119 and verse 105. That word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Hey, His word is literally a lamp. So let's think about what that is. Without His word, without the true light, without the true morning star, you're in darkness. You need that lamp. His word is that lamp. You may think, going into the philosophies of this world, you may think this is real, because light is the understanding. You may think that's the real understanding. You're going to find out at the end of the days that those other ways are just sinking sand. That's not real light. It's deception. Because the enemy even comes as an angel of light. But the Most High God, His light is pure. And they're a light unto your path. You got to follow the real light. We have the real light. We're people we're Israelites. We're like lamps. And the light of the world it's not going to ignite our lamp. It wasn't meant to. It's actually meant to decrease our light. But the only thing that's going to light our lamps is the word of the Most High God. All right? If we have our minds constantly in that, the Most High is going to put His mercy with us. The Most High is always going to have mercy upon His people. We're always praying for mercy. Our mind's always on the Most High God. Why? Because we fear Him. Why? Because we reverence Him. Why? Because we love Him. He's going to perfect that which concerns us. My last scripture. This is Psalms 138:8. Yahweh will perfect that which concerns me. Thy mercy, O Yahweh, endureth forever. Forsake not the works of thine own hands. So the Most High is going to perfect that which concerns us. But always examine yourself to see if you be of the faith. Examine this thing that concerns me. Is this contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments? Because we should always be mindful of that. And if you examine that's not, thank the Most High and hope for His understanding, and He'll perfect that which concerns you. Yadavin, Nations 12. Another lesson. Shalom.